Blake Stone Services and Consulting out of Lockhart, Texas. We're a grading and paving excavation company. We started just as a land clearing company, just doing brush clearing, building tanks, some roads, things like that, and it just kind of blossomed into way more stuff. Asphalt paving, tank building. We do underground utilities, septic tanks, pretty much anything to do with dirt we do. We service San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and then as far south as Victoria and as far north as Waco. We have around 50 pieces that we service or touch at least every other day. And without fuel, you have nothing. So I mean, with fuel and grease, we can't run. The Thunder Creek, I would say that's the single most important purchase we ever had. I remember when we got it, it changed everything. Our maintenance was better, our run times were better, we didn't have as many breakdowns. It was the game changer in the whole thing. I mean, it really was. It just simplified the service process.
Well, I used to work out the back of a half-ton pickup truck. You know, I'd have to put all my depth inside of it, my grease buckets and stuff like that. And with Thunder Creek, it's all there for me. This trailer has everything you need to service your equipment.
It's nice not to have to worry about going out and making sure everyone knows what they have to do as far as greasing and maintaining, because that one right there take care of it all in one shot, so we don't have to load it up on the trailer and bring it in just for, you know, an oil change or anything like that. You can't predict what's going to break down and when it's going to break down. If you got a piece of equipment down, well, I mean, you're gonna get behind on what you need to do. So having this Thunder Creek keeps it going. If it's not running, it ain't making no money.
Downtime is it's the problem, right? So if you can keep things running, that's 90% of the battle. And I know for a fact, and these guys will tell you too, our run time went up 60% when we bought this trailer, because we were taking better care of our stuff because it was easier to take care of it. Man, it was the single most important purchase we ever bought here at this company ever.
We probably average 300 to 400 gallons of fuel a day. Without it, I'd have to make a couple of trips to the yard to get fuel. The Thunder Creek, on average, probably saves me, I'd say maybe 3-4 hours a day.
I like the fact that we can do oil changes fast. I like the waste oil. That feature's handy because we can clean our tubs out. I mean, we do lots of different things with that waste oil section. Having the grease in the 5-gallon pails rather than having to do cartridges all the time is a huge deal. Having the motor oil and the hydraulic oil on here so we can just pump it in. I like that it makes DEF easier to work with. DEF was a huge problem before this trailer, and it became not a problem after that. We had a guy run off the road and it rolled it into the ditch 2 or 3 times. I mean, we thought it was completely total. We thought for sure it was gonna leak and all this other stuff. We get it back to the shop and we had bent axles, screwed up doors, but it never leaked. And parts was easy to get. That was the other thing that was really cool, is we could call them, said, hey, this is our model, we need the doors, we need this, we need that. And I mean, it was like probably a week and everything showed up here, we put it back together, and I mean, it was down for a couple weeks maybe. I like that it doesn't require a CDL or hazmat certification. That was the single most important thing why we bought it. Because how do you find a truck driver that's willing to roll around in the grease all day? I mean, there's not really one favorite thing, it just made our lives 10 times easier when we bought it. I got nothing bad to say about it. If you're on the fence, buy one. It's the lifeblood of our business. Without it, we don't run.